Xin chào tất cả quý thầy cô giáo, chào tất cả các em học sinh. Hôm nay chúng ta lại quay trở lại với chương trình tiếng Anh lớp 11. Và như những tiết trước cô đã giới thiệu với các em, để học tốt chương trình tiếng Anh lớp 11, các em cần phải chuẩn bị cho cô 2 quyển sách. 1. Sách học sinh tiếng Anh lớp 11. 2. Sách bài tập tiếng Anh lớp 11. Các em lưu ý giúp cô, ở trang bìa 4 của quyển sách, các em sẽ có một thẻ cào để vào phần mềm IseeBooks. Nếu các em chưa có sách, các em hãy truy cập vào trang web www.iseebooks.vn để được hỗ trợ. Chúc các em có một tiết học hiệu quả. Now, let's start with Communication and Culture of Unit 3, Becoming Independent. And we come to first one, communication, what it means to be independent. Now, I would like to ask you a question. Can you give me some characteristic of an independent person? As you can see, you have some characteristic like responsible, reliable, self-reliant, confident, determined, and well-informed. And I would like to ask you, do you want to be independent? Yes, of course. And do your parents want to be independent? Yeah? To show 2 questions, we come to communication and cultures today. Now first one, discussion.
Communication and culture.
Working groups. Discuss the extract and prepare a short talk expressing your group's opinions about it. You can use the following questions to guide you.
Now first one, what kind of person does the father want his sons to grow up to be? He wants his son to grow up to be independent. He wants his son to grow up to be independent. And what does the father mean by saying, you got a dream, you got to protect it, and you want something? Go get it. Do you agree with him? Why or why not? And number 2 is that the father wants his son to do everything. The father wants his son to do everything. What strong desire? With strong desire and determination to get success. And determination to get success. Success. And what's your dream? How do you protect it and make sure it will come true one day? It depends. And to consult the information, you can press on show answers. As you can see, the father wants his son to grow up to be an independent person who does everything, fulfill his dream on his own. I totally agree with the father saying, I do think that we should be independent on ourselves only to realize our dream. I wish to become a flight attendant and I am trying to study so hard, learning about plans to make my dream come true.
Now, we continue. The second part of communication and cultures today is culture and ways of raising children. Now, we come to activity 1, question and answers.
1. Read the 2 passages about how American and Vietnamese parents raise their children and answer the questions.
Now, read through 2 passages in the US and in Vietnam and answer the question. According to many Americans, what is the most important task of parents? To teach their children to live independently. To teach their children to live independently. And number 2, what do Vietnamese parents think their role is? So number 2, to protect their children and to proud them. To protect their children and to proud to provide them with a happy and healthy childhood. 3. How do American parents help their kids to become self-reliant? So 3, they make them do things such as washing. They make them do things such as washing cleaning and cooking for themselves from the time they are very small. And number 4, are Vietnamese children allowed to join their parents in making family choices? No. Vietnamese parents seldom ask for their children's opinion. Vietnamese parents seldom ask for their children's opinion. So opinion before making family choices. And how do American parents have to develop their children's confidence after they get married? They show respect for them. They show respect for them and let them voice their opinions on family issues. Voice their opinions on family issue. Okay. And how about number 6? When do Vietnamese children move out of their parents' home? After they get married. Yeah. After they get married. Okay. Now press on submit button to track your understanding.
2. Make some comparisons between the two ways of child raising using why, whereas, different forms.
Yeah? You can press on shows on answer to consult the information.
Now, let's move to activity 2. Make some comparison between the two ways of child raising using while, whereas, different from. For example, while most Vietnamese children live with their parents until they go to primary school, most American children get their own rooms from an early age. And as you read in two paragraphs in the US and in Vietnam, you have some ideas. Now read through from number 1 to number 4 in the US and from number 1 to number 4 in Vietnam. Use while, whereas, and different from to combine the sentence. And as you can see, American parents' most important task is to teach their children to live independently, while Vietnamese parents think their most important role is to protect their children and provide them with a happy and healthy childhood. And parents always show respect for their children and let them voice their opinions on issues, whereas Vietnamese parents rarely ask for their children's opinion before making family choice. Or when American children finish school, most of them will move out of the family home and start a truly independent life, whereas many Vietnamese parents want their children to live with them in the same roof. And being different from most Vietnamese children, most American children get their own rooms for an early age. We've just finished Communication and Culture of Unit 2, Becoming Independent. At home, review information of communication and culture, prepare next lesson, and in looking back on projects, we'll study about pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar. Don't forget to access IseeBooks to practice. Goodbye for now.